Good morning, y'all. Happy Sunday. Well, good afternoon. Y'all woke up late today. Girl, I'm just now getting going. I'm getting stuff done. I'm getting stuff done. But hey, girl, happy Sunday. Let me make sure that is clear. That looks better. I look crazy. I'm actually going live on Instagram as well. But happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. I hope y'all doing y'all Sunday reset. I know some of y'all probably gonna watch the Super Bowl. My team ain't playing, so I'm really not into it, especially with all this controversy going on, girl. But I am gonna watch the halftime show. Definitely gonna watch the halftime show. But on Sundays, I love, love, love to reset. I don't know about you, sis, mama. If you're a mom, first of all, put a heart in the chat. Let me know you in the room, sis, or if you're coming back and watching this live on YouTube, put a pink heart in the chat. I love to know that mamas were here. I like to get on here pretty much every single day to drop gems and really show moms that, sis, if you have a phone and Wi-Fi, you should be making coin. Okay. Now I ain't just gonna tell you that you should be doing it. I actually show you how to do it inside of my community, the MomPreneur Method, aka MPM. I created this because when I discovered digital products and I actually learned and I took the time, even though it took some time for me, right? Because I started to sell my own digital products on my own, didn't have any marketing, any sales psychology, none of that, girl. But once I learned how to do all of these things and I consistently was able to make 10K plus months, I was like, I gotta put the mamas on. So that's exactly why I created my community. So if you are a mom who is oblivious to what digital marketing is, just let me quickly explain it, because you do it every single day, girl. You just don't know that you do, and you don't be getting paid for it. And that's gotta stop. That has to stop. But basically, anytime you recommend something to someone and they go check it out on the sake of you, that's a form of marketing. Okay. You just didn't get paid for it. So as a mom, we are always, always, always offering suggestions, little hacks, things like that. But we not getting paid for it. So yes, you can do it the Amazon way and stuff like that, but that really honestly gets you pennies. I've tried it. I have some creative friends that do it, and to me, it's just not worth my time. But to each his own. If that's your thing, girl, do your thing. I believe in making big profits, and making just a couple of them a day really makes a huge difference in my day. So I wanted to create something for moms to be able to experience the same thing. So my community is 100% resellable. You can sell it as your own. I did all of the hard work for you, sis. Literally, inside, you're going to learn branding, marketing, sales psychology, and you're going to learn how to speak to other moms to make sales. Like, I mean, if I'm gonna be honest with you, okay, there is no catch, there is no gimmick. It's straight to the point. If you are someone who's like, hey, I don't have an online presence, that is completely fine. You don't have to have any followers. You don't have to really like get like tons and thousands of views. Y'all, I have made over $300,000 and I don't have a large following at all. I don't show up consistent a lot. I mean, I do, but I don't. I try to show up in my stories, girl. I get on YouTube here or there, but and that's the beauty of it. I get to make anywhere from $400 to $3,000 every single day, doing things that I have to do anyway. And I wanted other moms to understand, sis. It's not about you living a aesthetic life or you going on vacation and stuff like that 24/7. You ain't gotta do that, girl. Your everyday life is relatable, and another mom will see that, and she will see herself in you. And that's what makes this so easy. You know what I mean? And this is why I love, love, love doing it. So if you're new here, I actually have some free resources linked in my bio. So if you want to check it out on Instagram, if you comment sneak peek, I'll send you over my free sneak peek inside of my community so you can kind of just understand a little bit more about it, but just straight to the point. If you know how to copy and paste this, I'm gonna teach you how to make some coin. Like, that's just what it is. Every time you resell NPM, it's 100% profit. Okay. Dang, I've been looking for your YouTube. Girl, I'm always on YouTube. Where you been at? Where you been at, sis? I'm always on YouTube. That's one thing. I might not get on Instagram. I've been getting back on Instagram lately, but I'm always on YouTube, sis. I'm actually posting a vlog today, y'all. And I'm posting, y'all been on my head about posting them everything is content vlog. It's not one of those vlogs, but I definitely want to show y'all a little bit more behind the scenes. Ever since I started my digital marketing business, I was able to take the money that I've earned and invest it in other things. So like, I gave y'all a little sneak peek into other stuff that I be doing. Not too much, but a little something, something. So make sure y'all check that out today. The vlog should be up honestly here in a second. Probably once I get off the live, I just need to make a thumbnail. So be sure to check that out. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is the same across all platforms. Girl, I didn't kind of gave up on TikTok because people kept making scam pages of me, and it just, they can have it. They can have it. I'm just gonna rock YouTube. So if y'all looking for me, I'm always on YouTube and I'm always in my Instagram stories. But if you're just tuning in, I was on here talking about, it's my name, sis. So just Sierra Janae. So CIERRAJOHNNA. And I should pop right up. But I'm going to, usually when I get on here, y'all, I like to always show y'all inside of the community because I want you to know what you're getting. Sis, there is no other community out here like MPM. And I did that for a specific reason. I didn't want to be like everybody else. I didn't want to do what everybody else was doing. And I took all of the skills that I learned that helped me, be able to scale my business to where it's at now. But I put it in a way that, really fits moms' lives. A lot of moms don't have time to be locked in, to go back to school, to be locked in the computer. You really only have a certain amount of time out of a day, and trying to, commit to something, it's hard. Let me be honest. And I was inspired by that fact because, like I said, when I first got started, I was mentoring so many people. Y'all, I remember there was a time and I'm just so grateful to God because, baby, when you be wanting to complain, sometimes you had to go back and remember, like, girl, there was a time where I literally had 60 active mentees. Like, I was meeting with them on a weekly basis. Girl, I was like, I was so excited. I was getting money. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I didn't know no better. Okay. But now, I got my systems together and it's working for me. But no, but what it was so many moms. It was so many moms that wanted to do it because they had the work ethic. You know what I mean? Because that's, as a mom, it's not that y'all lazy. It's not that we, you know what I mean? It's just, we need help. Hey, tell me what to do and I'm gonna do it. So that's exactly what I did. So inside of my community, I'm like, instead of trying to, lead her to just a stopping point and you have to figure out the rest, sis, I show you step by step. You film your everyday content. You know what I'm saying? You film everyday moments that you do. And this is like a 2 for 2, a 1 and 1. You know what I mean? That's why I love it. Like, if I know I got to go do laundry, okay, I'm going to do some laundry. Now, yes, I might be intentional. I might put a lash on or two. Not saying that you even have to do that, right? But I may, try to make it a little cuter. You know what I'm saying? Put on a little outfit. But no, seriously, I have to do laundry. I have to get that done. I can set up my phone. Rather, if I have a tripod, cool. If I don't, cool. I can lean it up on the wall. I can lean it up on something, lean it up on, maybe I'll use a detergent box, a Tide box in a second, okay? But I will lean that up, film myself. The clip might be, say it's 1 minute long, right? Well, then I will take that same exact clip and I'm gonna cut it down where every 3 seconds the video moves, okay? Because this is gonna create engaging content. That's what we want. We don't want a long, drawn out video because that's boring and people gonna scroll right past you. That's what you don't want, okay? And inside of my community, I show you how to do this, but you cut the video down. Then you're going to go inside of the 24/7 assistant that I have inside of my community because, again, this is perfect for beginners. If you do not have any experience, if you don't know how to, create captions, create hooks, it's fine, sis. It does not matter. You're going to go inside of her and you're going to say, hey, I just filmed this video of me, doing laundry. How can I make this appealing where it softly sells to another mom so I can make a sale, so I can sell MPM, right? Boom, she's going to give you a caption or a hook that you can throw on your screen. If you like it, cool, you can roll with it. If you want to tweak it, okay? It's not nothing said in permanent, but that just gives you a starting point. Again, if you want to use it, cool. If not, you don't have to. I just had one of the moms inside of the community. She's a very known digital marketer around this space. And she, used MamaBot, for example, for one of her hooks, and it literally generated so many sales and so many leads. This is what I mean when I say it takes out you having to think, you having to come up with these ideas on your own. You ain't got to do that, sis. I did that for you, okay? But you're going to take that, put a little hook on the screen that's, again, your video is only going to be 7 seconds long, okay? You, got laundry done. You filmed a piece of content. Now you're turning it into a piece of content that's going to actually make you money. This is how simple this system is, okay? Then you're going to put a hook on the video, okay? Put a caption on the video, okay? That is the actual text that goes below the video. And that's going to be a little bit more informational or maybe motivational or educational, right? Where you're letting the mom know, hey, me doing this laundry, I never thought in a million years me doing laundry could pay me $400 a day. Something like that, okay? Again, if you haven't made any sales yet, you can talk about why you're starting your journey, why you want more for yourself as a mom. Just because you're filming a video of yourself doing laundry doesn't mean the video has to be about laundry. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. And I'm sure y'all have seen content all the time where whatever's going on in the video has nothing to do with it. And that's the power of content and marketing online, okay? We just are trying to stop people when they scroll, okay? And how you do that is the secret sauce, y'all. I'm telling you, I'll make that clip move every 3 seconds, okay? Unless you're doing a voiceover or something like that, and you're doing a vlog and the clip is a little bit longer. Every 3 seconds, cut that video where it turns, it moves, it, you know what I mean? And again, inside of MPM, I teach you all that, girl. But after you do that, you post content like that daily, over and over and over. And this is the beauty of it. It's not that you're going out of your way. So many people feel like, oh, well, I don't have a tripod, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. So how am I going to be able to do it? Again, Girl, if you gotta set your phone up on a baby's bottle, it don't matter. Set your phone up, film the content, okay? Film it, film the stuff that you have to do every single day. A lot of y'all are doing a Sunday reset probably. You don't be cleaning up the house. I don't know about y'all, I am. I don't really give a damn about the Super Bowl today like that. But that's multiple clips that you can get. Loading the dishwasher, making up your baby's bed, folding up some towels. Girl, you laying out your outfits for the week. All of that is content that you can film to storytell, and that's going to bring in and attract another mom. And this is what makes this simple. Inside of NPM, I have eliminated you ever having to come up with who's my niche, who am I talking to? You're talking to another mom. You're talking to yourself, and that's what makes it easy for you to show up. So many moms start things and stop things and start things and stop things and start things and stop things, all because they don't have a strong foundation. But when you have a strong foundation and you learn, like, hey, it's more than just making money. Y'all, I love making money. It's a blessing, right? But it's more so like who the person you become, right? I have now, tell myself this all the time. It's not about making the money. It's the person that I have become is allowed me to never be broke another day in my life, because one, money is being printed every day, and I know with the skills and stuff that I've acquired that there's always an opportunity for me to make money. I met with my contractor yesterday, and I was sharing this in the vlog, or I was sharing this on live as well too. Like, I was showing him on one of our properties how I wanted to, do something to a floor, and I was like, let me go into ChatGPT real quick, take a picture of the room, and show him how I want the floor to look or whatever. And he was like, damn girl, like, how do you know what I mean? And I'm like, y'all, that's a business right there. Y'all use ChatGPT every single day, playing on there, making cartoons and stuff to get attention, to get likes, but you're still broke. You're still living paycheck to paycheck. Why not use that and capitalize on it and make you daily income? That's all that I do. Do you get what I'm saying? There's nothing that I have special about me that you don't have. All I just was like, hey, I was just tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I was tired of not having enough. I was tired of not being able to do the things that I wanted to do for my babies. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, what I got to do different? And once I locked in on, damn, I can post content of stuff that I was going to do anyway, but I just filmed it, right? And I link a product and it gets me paid. It makes me anywhere from $400 to $3,000 a day. And so, you're more than welcome to make your own digital products. By all means, girl, do that. But for a lot of people, it's hard to kind of keep that momentum up when, nobody knows what your product is. You haven't got any testimonies, right? And when you get those beginner kind of like jitters, it's easy for you to fall off. If you start with a done for you system that literally has everything that you need in one place, you're going to learn branding, you're going to learn marketing, you're going to get support, and you have a 24/7 assistance. As far as you will never be stuck. There's no excuse for you to be stuck, because you can go in there and literally type in a question, whatever it is that you're stuck on, and make coin. All you have to do is just show up consistently, but it gets easier with time. I'm not saying this is a get rich quick scheme by any means. You definitely have to show up. But when you do, like, girl, life looks, you be like, what? Girl, I would have been on this. So I'm gonna show y'all really quickly how the system works. If you are on Instagram and you're watching this live, you can comment a sneak peek on any of my posts or anything like that, and I will send you a free sneak peek. It's just like a PDF, so you'll learn about all the modules that are inside. You'll learn about the Mama Bot, the little GPT that I built to literally help you make income, sis. It does not matter your background. Again, it does not matter your following. If you want to start a brand new page, you can do that. That's like one of the questions I get all the time. If you want to do this faceless, you can do that, y'all. We have AI, we have ChatGPT. There's so many free tools and resources that you are sleeping on daily that could be getting you paid. There's no reason for you to be complaining. The amount of energy that it takes for you to say that you're broke, that you're living paycheck to paycheck, that you're tired of being sick and tired, you could be taking that same time and applying yourself and using a done for you system like NPM, especially if you're a mom. Yes, if you have a newborn. Yes, if you have a toddler. Yes, if your kids is grown. It does not matter. You deserve to make passive income every single day. You deserve to learn how to use a system to get you paid while you work, while you sleep, while you go on vacation, while you're doing whatever it is that you want to do, okay? Stop trading your time, or stop thinking that trading your time for money is the only way to make a coin, because that's not true. I 9 to 5, even though I've made well over $300,000, y'all. Not ashamed to say it, because I feel like every coin is a good coin. Okay, if you know what I mean. But seriously, like, I treat my 9 to 5 like it's passive income, because it is, because it's capped. Okay, I know how much my check is going to be. It's going to be the same amount every single time. With digital marketing, my earning potential is truly uncapped. Like, there's days, I'm not gonna lie to you, where I make $0 because I didn't show up. There's days where I make 3,000. There's days where I make 1,800. There's days where I make 12. It's definitely all what you put into this is what you get. But I'm telling you, Stop putting yourself in this cycle of saying, oh, well, maybe I'll sign up for Instacart. Maybe I'll do more. Now, if you got to sign up for Instacart to get started, do your thing. But at the same time, don't feel like that's the only thing out here that's available for you. Why you got to kill yourself to make a coin? Like, we're not doing that in 2026, y'all. We capitalizing on systems and using them, okay, because they work. Hey, girl, I had to leave IG and come here. What do you use to live stream? Just my computer, girl. Just my computer. Just my computer. So y'all, I'm gonna quickly share my screen because babe had to go to work and I was trying to get my workout done before I get out here. But I'm gonna pin NPM in the comments if y'all want to get started. And then, like I said, on Instagram, if you just comment system, I will send that right over to you. You can get started, girl. You can literally get started for $41 down. I'm gonna quickly share my screen. I need to log on here. Way, if y'all have any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask. I want so hard to have passive income, but I can't work now. I don't even have income. Where can I start? Well, hi Irene, welcome into the live. Are you a mom or are you because I have two different programs that you can start. I mean, you can start in some cases for zero down. You just have to see if you'll qualify for Klarna Afterpay. I'm gonna turn it on. Don't pay attention to how my house looks, child. It's a little dirty. But Irene, I would love to shoot me a DM or whatever like that, and I can definitely, maybe send you some free products your way just to get you started so you can kind of have an understanding of how it works. You definitely can try to create your own digital products. I make videos on my YouTube channel. So again, shoot me a DM, sis, and I will definitely shoot you some free info. But y'all, this is MPM, the community that I created. Like I said, once I had really made my first 6 figures online, and I was like, man, I'm doing the same thing because I too went through beginner jitters. I too, y'all, went through. Sorry, I want to make sure I'm on here because my screen don't be liking to share sometimes. But y'all, I too, went through feeling like to constantly reinvent the wheel, and that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of beginners mess up and do. Y'all, you can sell the same product over and 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 over. And that's the beauty of digital marketing. This is what can change your life. It's not about you doing too much or you having to constantly, okay, I got to do this. I got to do this. No, I've been selling the same products, y'all, for the last 2 years. So if I can do this, you can do this as well. No, it's not a scam. No, it's not a scheme. You just need to change your mindset and know that you can make money with ease. That's the first thing you need to realize and stop feeling like, oh my God, I'm just so broke. I don't have anything. Nothing ever works out in my favor. Well, girl, if you keep saying that shit, it never will. Okay. Let me make sure I am. Why the hell I ain't on here? Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this is MPM. It's hosted inside of the school platform. And again, this is made for beginners. So when you get inside of here, girl, this is the community tab. I'm really big on accountability. So I try to post, weekly posts of just giving you some motivation. I also give you Bible scriptures and things to pray over your business because that is a huge part of where I'm at today. Like I'm in the process of being a God-made millionaire. Okay. Like if it was not for God and putting him in the center of what I'm doing, like I would have given up a long time ago because that was the thing. I started so many different side hustles in the past and stopped and started and stopped because again, my foundation wasn't strong. But baby, once we got that foundation right, everything changed. Okay. And that's for real. All glory to God, for real. But here on top of you getting modules and things that you can use to help you grow your business, because like I said, this is a done for you business for you. Everything is done for you. You just have to be willing to copy and paste this. If you can copy and paste, like I said, you can make money. But every Wednesday I do a live Q&A call. So you get a little extra support. You know what I'm saying? You're never alone. You're never left to feel stuck and be like, here you go. You just got to figure it out. No, I hop on a call. I answer any questions that you have, help you with your personal strategy. If you need help setting up your website, whatever it is, I want to get you going and flowing as soon as possible so you can start generating that income, mama, because there is enough for all of us. Okay. If I can win, you can win too. Like I said, I ain't got nothing better than you. Okay. All I did was just tap in and just show up and be consistent. And then on every Saturday, I also do a live masterclass. It's called Sell It Mama Saturday, where I help you specifically sell this program. I don't consider my program a course. There are courses inside. This is a community, an ecosystem for moms who need support, moms who don't want to do this alone, and moms who want to be told, like, what do I need to do so I can be successful, honestly? And that's what you're going to get when you get inside MPM. So if I hop quickly into the classroom, this is what the classroom looks like. All of these are podcast style modules, okay? So they're meant for you to be able to listen to these on the go. Like I said, as a mom, I am a mom, y'all. I don't have a lot of time in my day. And I know there's a lot of other moms that don't. Single moms, sports moms, moms who are working multiple jobs. How, baby, you want to learn, but how do you do that without, you know what I'm saying? You got to handle your priorities. I completely understand that. And that's exactly why I put together these modules like that. So you can literally pop your AirPod in, pop your Drake beats on, do whatever it is you got to do, girl, and listen to them on the go. And then also, the training is actually really fun. If you get to know me and my personality, baby, I like to have a good time. Okay. I don't like to be serious all the time. But, I wanted to create something where, because I knew for me, I'm not really, it's hard for me to focus trying to listen to like a lecture. It's hard for me to focus to listen to like a lesson. So I wanted to create the training like, hey, let me just put my homegirl on. And this is what I mean when I say there's literally no community, there's no course program out here like MPM, because the way that I'm talking to you, baby, I cuss at you a little bit. I talk about Jesus, but I give you real motivation because, again, sis, if I can do this and be successful, a person that used to struggle with procrastination, a person that used to struggle with self-doubt, I know that you can do this as well. You just got to lock in. So all of these modules are meant for you to literally take what you need, leave what you don't, and go through them as like whatever you feel like you need help with. Again, I talk about, marketing, selling, branding, how to actually launch this program successfully. Like I mentioned earlier, filming content, y'all. When you learn to, you pick up that phone every day and you be filming content, but you don't do nothing with it. Why? When that can be getting you paid, sis. That can be getting you, y'all, when I tell y'all it's so easy. And I'm telling you, I used to feel bad even saying like, this is so easy, but it really is. I do Airbnb. I do wholesale real estate. I do like other different side hustles. And I'm telling y'all, done for you digital marketing is the easiest thing. Yes, you have to lock in. You got to take the time to learn the skills. But honestly, you can go through this whole program within a week's time. Again, it's definitely how you apply your pressure, how you go through the modules. But I got something special for you, even if you don't go through the modules, okay? Because again, I literally created something where you don't have to overthink the process. You can really just lock in and be yourself and show up as you and get paid. And who don't want to do that? Okay. Who don't need no grocery money? Who don't need child care, all of that money? Who don't need rent money, mortgage money? Okay. Vacation money, money just to have, making your baby's trust fund. I don't know about you, but I did. So that's why I was like, how can I create something where we all can win? That's exactly what MPM is. I also show you how to edit using CapCut and things like that. If you want to get into mentoring, talk about that, how to legally protect your business. Because from day one, I tell my mamas, treat this like $1 million business. Show up. We're big on honesty. Okay. I'm not one of the type of people that be telling you to fake screenshots to do all that. We don't do that. Okay. I don't get down like that, y'all. What you say? Hey, you, my dear, checking on you. I'm still coming, working on something, like getting away, ladies and gentlemen. She is a good teacher. Listen up. Thank you, Cherie. Hope you're doing well, sis. Instagram, Canva, email marketing, everything that you need to run a successful business. And I know that this may look slightly a little overwhelming, but again, sis, you literally can hop in, get what you need, and leave what you don't. Now, the really game changer about MPM, and like I said, what truly sets it apart from any other program that you have ever seen is I created a GPT and I have trained it with over 12,000 hours of just knowledge, information about MPM. Because again, I wanted this to be an easy process for mamas to just lock in, plug and play, and get paid. Like literally, that's my motto. Okay. And you can literally use this day one when you get inside of the community. You just come in here and ask her whatever it is that you need. Hey, girl, it's my first day. What do I do? What's the first step? What module should I go through? Whatever, she's going to answer you. She can generate carousels. She can generate captions, hooks, every little thing that you need. So again, you're not left feeling stuck, feeling like, okay, what is my next move? What do I need to do? So again, no excuse of why you can't do this. I tell people all the time, y'all, I teach I teach people how to make money online. I teach people how to utilize systems, but I cannot teach you to have ambition. Sis, you got to believe in your heart of hearts that you deserve more. You got to believe that, you know what I'm saying? You deserve to make passive income while you sleep, while you work, while you're chilling with your babies. You deserve to have a good life. Stop feeling guilty and thinking that you don't. That's the biggest thing. If y'all don't take nothing from me, if you don't invest with me, if you don't get started with me, that's fine. But just know that you brought life into this world, mama. So you deserve the world as well. Okay. But I just want to kind of quickly show y'all an example because, like I said, today is Sunday reset, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, girl. I'm about to get my carousels together for the week. get my captions and hooks together for a week. And that's what I love this. So this helps you even batch content if that's something that you need to do, whatever. So there are some pre-prompts in here that you can use if you want to really write things in your brand voice. She will literally actually ask you questions back to understand. This is not no generic just GPT where everybody's getting the same answers. It's meant to cater and fit your lifestyle. And that's what the beauty, and that's how it works. So I'm just going to kind of quickly show y'all. Actually, I'll just click on this real quick. Write a caption in my brand voice. And y'all see what she will say. Can y'all see on Instagram? Sorry if it's a little crusty. Let me wipe my camera on. Oh, Lord. Okay. Hold up. I want to make sure y'all can see what she says. So she says, now, mama, stop overthinking your way out of obedience. You don't need a logo to help. You don't need 10 followers to sell, And then she's going to say, I got this on my beginner mode. So y'all, I'm going to do this real quick. Okay, so it's my first day inside of MPM. I don't know where to start, but I do want to make a big bag. First of all, realistically, how long do you think it will take for me to get through the program? And what do I need to be doing first? Because I need to make money like yesterday. And y'all, I built this so you could talk to her real ghetto because this is how I talk, okay? Again, and so you won't be stuck. So she said, I got you. Take a deep breath, mama. You're not late. You're just early in the process. Let's reset this the MPM way. First, we're not going to go straight to the bag. Now, mama, we don't rush what's meant to last. MPM was built so you never have to hustle again, but do things in order so you don't burn out or build something that doesn't actually bless you. Because Sierra didn't build this for you to be confused, and I won't let you stay that way either. So again, I know a lot of beginners, and I did that on purpose, y'all, because I know a lot of beginners be like, day one, I'm trying to make some money by tomorrow. I get that, sis. I definitely do. But if you want to have longevity and constantly make money in your sleep and constantly make money, while you out doing the things, working your job, whatever, you got to be realistic, right? And so I love that, she, what I'm saying, she telling you that. So step one, foundation reset. Since you said it's my first day, I don't know where to start. Here's the truth. We are not executing yet. Your focus right now should be education and clarity. Y'all, I'm telling you, this is what makes a difference. When I got started with digital marketing, that was the biggest thing that I noticed. Being in different courses and communities, people always want to jump and get frustrated, but you jumping all around. Get your foundation strong first. Mastery first, okay? And this is why this is the benefit of selling a done for you system. So she says, open your MPM classroom, go through the modules in this exact order. Boom. Literally telling you the modules to go through, okay? And then listen to, and as you can see, she says, listen while you're doing laundry, carpooling, or cooking. Again, I built this so you can do this on the go and be able to actually retain the information, sis, and be successful. That is the point of this, okay? And then, as you're listening to these modules, in order to start making sales and start doing this, y'all, you're literally taking what I'm telling you in the modules, but how does this apply to the mom that you want to help? What part of this resonates with your story, right? And how would you explain this in your own words? These are things that you need to think about as going through the information. Yes, you can take notes if that's something that you want to take notes, or just think about it, because this is what's going to help you show up daily in your content. Again, like I was telling y'all can film yourself doing laundry, vacuuming and stuff like that, but you can also film yourself just talking and saying, hey, I've recently invested in something. I'm learning something new. These are the skills that I'm learning. This is what you'll do on a day-to-day basis. And this is what will get you paid, like straight up. Okay. And then for realistic timeline, she said, if you're consistent and listen daily, most moms get through the foundation in 7 to 14 days. But this is not a race. You're not building a flyer. You're building freedom. And y'all, I really want to say this because this is so important. Again, people be so quick to try to jump and be like, okay, but how soon am I going to make some money? How soon am I going to make them? Baby, hold up. You go to work for 2 whole weeks and don't get paid. So, I mean, you have to give yourself time for having a big benefit. You know what I mean? And that's where people, again, will start, then stop, then start and stop. You got to lock in, sis, if you want life-changing opportunities. Okay. That's just what it is. Okay. But she said, if you want the bag, here's how you actually get it. To earn $397, your first sale of MPM, here's the order. Understand the system, choose the platform. So choose what social media platform are you going to be promoting on? Is it going to be TikTok? Is it going to be Instagram? Is it going to be Threads? Is it going to be YouTube? Whatever it is, LinkedIn, whatever. Okay. I always tell moms to at least pick one platform that you're going to go all in on. And definitely you can repurpose your content like on a secondary platform. I'm always gonna tell y'all YouTube, because YouTube is just my heart. YouTube is really good to their creators, and there's just so many different flexible ways that you can do it. But that's completely up to you, right? And then you're gonna set up your storefront. That's the next step, okay? You're gonna set up your storefront, and you're gonna upload a freebie inside of NPM. Like I said, everything is done for you, sis. So you have no excuse. I provide you with 2 freebies that you can use. You're also more than welcome to create your own inside of the community. If you want to learn how to create your own digital products, I teach you that as well. But we can start easy, start simple. That way we can get your systems up and going. That way you can start promoting and start, generating income. Then step 4, start collecting leads and building trust. How do you do that? By posting the content that we talked about, the content of the stuff that you got to do every day, mama. You doing the dishes, you in that carpool line, you going to the mall, you dropping the kids off, you at your kids' basketball game, whatever. You're going to film that content, and you're going to, again, go back in Mama Bot. She going to give you a hook. She going to give you a caption. And then boom, you're going to tell people to comment a keyword, and they're going to spark interest in too, because it's another mom, right? Again, you're not confused on who your audience is or trying to figure that out, because that's already done for you. Okay. And you're going to start building trust by literally, when you give them a freebie, the freebie is packed with value. When they see the value in it, that makes them then, oh, wow, if this was valuable and she gave this away for free, or the freebie that you put together, right? Maybe you're a mom who is a homeschooling mom. Maybe you're a mom who knows how to get kids, picky eaters, to actually eat, right? That could be a freebie that you put together. That's a simple checklist or a simple step-by-step, item that you can give away to another mom. She sees the value in it. You left a good taste in her mouth. Boom. Now she's interested in your paid offer. That's how simple this works. Okay. And then, you just kind of repeat like over and daily, doing the same thing, y'all. Again, this is not rocket science. It's nothing hard that you have to do. You don't have to get up and be dancing and doing that type of stuff. Literally, if you want to talk, you can talk. If you want to do, like I said, 3 to 7 second videos with just text on the screen, you can do that. If you want to do a mixture of them both, you can do that. Do you have to go live every day? No, this is just my sales tactic, I guess, if that's what you want to say. I like to show up on live. This way I can answer questions, and be, a support system. Not saying that that's something that you have to do. Now, do I recommend it? Absolutely, because that's a great way that your audience can connect with you and, again, ask questions and feel like they have access to you. But I have students that literally never go live. They just sell from their content. I have students that only go live and they don't really create content. So as you get inside, again, you don't know this stuff until you actually dive in for it for yourself and give it a try. You find your pace and you find your style as you go through the process, but you can't do that if you never do anything. Okay. And then it just says every single one of those steps inside of NPM. This isn't random coaching. This is a proven system. So again, and then she just kind of, reiterates of you starting through the Hey Mama Start Here module. And inside of that module, that's where Mama Bot is located. And then I also just talk about, deciding if you want to be faceless or face forward. Okay. Those are things that you're going to think about in the beginning. But again, you have time. Give yourself a little bit time, maybe like a week to go through the training, you to start getting comfortable with using Mama Bot and using the system that's going to help you post, help you show up consistently. I always tell mamas too, like, before you actually launch, have 10 solid pieces of content, sis, because honestly, you can repurpose that content over and over and over and over. Girl, like I said, why y'all think I'm always saying the same thing, baby? Have that laundry, that little laundry, maybe put on a cute robe that day. You know what I'm saying? That laundry piece of content, baby, just something you and the kids sitting at the table. If you don't want to show your kids, you ain't got to show your kids. I ain't saying you got to. Okay. If you want to, here, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all, because I gotta get off of here in a second. But like, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, show you walking down the street, show you know what I'm saying, again, helping your kids with homework, you vacuuming, what, get you 10 solid pieces of content, y'all. Okay. And then literally, we're gonna just repurpose that content. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, in the beginning, especially if you're starting a new page, it takes time for people to actually, see you. Sometimes people don't see, like, out of 10 posts, people may only see one. So you're going to be repeating yourself over and over and over. And that's a part of the game. But when you do it and people start seeing, like, wow, this person is an authority. Wow, they do actually know what they're talking about. I trust her. I want to buy from her. And y'all, that's all this is. Again, you get on this internet every single day. You share different posts, you do this, you do that, but you won't even take the time to invest in yourself. You won't even take the time to invest in a program that can constantly get you paid, that you can sell over and over and over. It's not about creating 1,001 different digital products. Again, I've been selling the exact same 2 digital products, y'all, for the last 20 months, and it's made me over $300,000. So if I can do this, You can do it too. You don't have to have a fancy setup. You don't have to have a lot of followers. You don't have to, get a lot of views. And, think about this, because some people be like, well, girl, I be getting like 100 views, 200 views on my videos. Well, girl, if 10 of them people bought MPM, girl, you would be up $4,000 just like that. So 100 people ain't bad. You know what I mean? So stop thinking that doesn't mean anything. Stop thinking that doesn't make a difference. I have students that literally get 200 views, 300, but they're getting sales. So again, the choice is yours. Stop saying in 2026 that you are broke, that you are living paycheck to paycheck, because if you are, that is your choice. Then watch the whole new season of Bridgerton, but you won't tap in, learn a skill so you can make money over and over, so you don't have to be worried about that. Like, people so worried about the Super Bowl, people so worried about Bad Bunny and all this, but are you worried about your bank account? Are you worried about if your job lets you go next week, what you gonna do? Like, it's time to really think about, you know what I'm saying, and get our priorities together, and that was me. Like, I had to have that conversation, baby. I had scandal down, okay? And I'm like, to the point now where it's just like, I don't even have time to watch TV, y'all, because I'm constantly always on the go, always on the move, and trying to find a way to make my money make me more money, and make that money make me more money, and make that money make me more money. Because, baby, I don't know about y'all. My man, he a little bit older, and I'm like, baby, when he sit down, I'm getting ready to sit down too. So again, not saying you have to quit your job. It's not about that, y'all. It's about having income, multiple streams. So if this one act up, okay, we got something flowing and going over here. If this one act up, we got something flowing and going over there. So again, I created this system for moms to be successful, for moms to feel supported, and for moms to be able to live their dream life. Because sis, if I can do it, I'm telling you, you can too. So like I said, if you are on Instagram, comment the word system, and I will send the details of MPM right over to you. If you over here on YouTube, you can click the link down in the description, and you'll see where it says MPM. You can also download my free resources. I have a guide that literally says, Mama, you should be rich, because I believe in my heart of hearts that all mamas should be rich. All mamas should be living their best life, y'all. Going to brunch, okay, going shopping whenever you want, having guilt-free shopping sprees and not feeling bad about it. You know what I'm saying? You deserve that life, sis, okay? Get comfortable with it. Because I don't know about y'all, 2026 is going to be different from 2025 and 2024 and 2023, okay? It's only going to be up and up from here. So if you're serious, mama, you can join me. You can get started with MPM literally for $41 down, y'all. This is what I mean when I say y'all ain't got no excuses. I gave y'all every ounce of me, every opportunity for you to be successful. Sis, if you don't have $41, you really need to be joining, okay? So if you need an Instacart, if you need to go DoorDash and get you $41 to get started, so you can actually start making a coin, so you don't have to work hard and do Instacart and do DoorDash, baby, I'm telling you. Oh, also, I just want to show y'all, when you click the link to MPM, it is going to take you to my website. It's going to take you here. This is what the checkout page looks like. I know a lot of people be saying that they be having issues finding the, finding the, I'm thinking I'm on the damn touchscreen computer. My bad, y'all. Finding my, the, girl, why I can't talk? Finding the payment plans. Why is it not scrolling down? Hold on, y'all. I don't know why it's acting like that. But if you just scroll all the way down, this is just some more information about MPM, all the modules, some testimonies, what you get inside, all of that. And as y'all can see, I'm telling you, girl, this should be a $3,500 product. I'm serious. Like, I've downloaded people's stuff. I've been a part of different communities and stuff like that. And I'm telling y'all, the support that you get inside of MPM, the knowledge that you get inside of MPM, it is truly like no other, and it's built for moms, okay? But if you scroll all the way down, you can use Afterpay or Klarna. You can get started with Afterpay for $99 down. You can do the interest-free option. If you don't want to use Klarna Afterpay, again, girl, I let y'all get started for $41 down. So this is no credit check. Get inside of the community. You start learning this information, and you start generating your income, mama, okay? Stop making excuses. Stop being broke, okay? Being broke is a choice, okay? Don't choose that. Don't choose that, okay? But as always, y'all, if y'all have any questions, feel free. Good timing. My man's coming in right now. But feel free, if y'all have any questions, to reach out to me. I will definitely, Irene, I ain't forgot about you. I'm gonna send you some information and some free resources on Instagram. But all right, y'all, I hope you have an amazing start to your week. Happy Sunday, and I will see y'all on the next one. If you're a mama, make sure you put a pink heart in the chat and let me know you was here. Thank you, Ju. All right, y'all. Bye.